And now it's time to show you the Honor View 20. Remember, the launch of this phone is still a few days away. It's going to happen at the end of the month, but we've already got the phone for you. And we're going to talk to the people at Honor because this is their true flagship. So think flagship of all companies. Think Honor flagship. It comes right up. Now, before I even open this up, I'm going to tell you something very interesting about the phone. Honor claims that they have 8 world firsts in this one phone. Some of them are, okay, add-on world first. They are world first, but, not necessarily wow. 6 of them more or less make sense, and 4 are absolutely wow. So I'll take you through in this unboxing those 4. So the first thing is, it comes in a paper box. That's a world first. Okay, just kidding. Honor View 20, the first thing that I really think is going to be the big wow is this. Now, we showed it to you at CES also, but those are phones that will come at one point. But here, I've already got it for you. The first one that you'll see straight away is, where's the notch, right? Well, the notch is there, but it's a punch hole. I think they have some different name. Every company, I think, comes up with a different name. And this is where you can see small little punch into the screen itself. And that's where the electronics go in. So this, of course, is, I think, one of the big trends of 2019. This hopefully should be the first phone that comes out. There is a rumor that they may actually have some competition, but it is a world first for sure. Second, let's flip it over. Yeah, of course, this also could be a world first. How beautiful the screen is. Also, they've changed the way Honor phones look, right? Still glass, but now they've been able to do a real variation with it. But it's the other thing at the back, and that is the 48 megapixel camera that becomes a world first. Then we move on to the third, which is the processor, the graphic processor, and all of that. So all in all, this is one of the most well-spec'd phones of the year already in terms of the processor, in terms of the RAM, in terms of the screen, in terms of the looks, in terms of the camera, in terms of the innovation that they've been able to put into it. Now, all that really matters is the price, because this is Honor really wanting to go up the value chain. They're saying, we want to concentrate on flagship. So we decided to find out from the people at Honor why they were doing this. The main reason I wanted to show you this phone, of course, is the fact that with me is Sohail. So Sohail, welcome to the show. A very important part, and I'm very happy that you're joining us out here. So I'll start off with, of course, the important ones to do with the phone, but lots of things to talk about. So first, let's talk about Honor with the View 20. How important is this phone? What's the difference you believe that this brings in that no phone has?
See, if you would have witnessed 2018, we managed to redefine a lot of new things for us, for a consumer. See, every price point that we've entered, probably whether we call it like with 15,000 segment with Honor 9 Lite, we've been able to consume a glass body with a quad camera. So probably design and technology has always been the core for us. With this View 20, our approach is to disrupt the flagship market. With that, technology will still remain the core, design will still remain the core, but we want to give consumer a lot of world-first technology that they will cherish. So that's the aim that we want to enter 2000.
But going up the value chain is always a pretty tough thing to do, right? So first let's find out, when do you actually, we've done this as a preview, we've done this as, a pre-launch look and a conversation with you. So when do you actually plan to launch it? What is the kind of price point we're looking at this? Where do you place this?
So this will be launched in India on 29th of January. Okay. I think price you will get to know on that day, but okay, you can have your own guesses, but this is what the premium flagship that we are going to bring.
Does that mean you're abandoning any of the other categories because you're very successful in certain price categories? So if you're going up the value chain, if you're saying 2019 will be all about disrupting and becoming flagship players, then do you plan to abandon certain price categories?
Not at all. We would hold the fort on those grounds and everything. But as you say, we want to go up to the value chain and we want to showcase a consumer what we could deliver from the technology perspective.
Can I understand that if I was to put you on the mat and say from those 8 world firsts, for consumers, what would be the 3 most important ones?
See,
that's why I said I'll put you on the mat. From the top 8, you have to bring it down to your top 3.
I would say the first thing that I will go back to the world first is 48 megapixel rear camera. So it's not only a 48 megapixel camera. We use the first in time Sony IMX 586. The sensor is so big, it absorbs lights and everything. What it does for the consumer, see, you asked me that being a dual brand strategy, what works for us? I'm saying here, we believe the consumers are really looking for a great picture. The other thing that we're using here is 3D. So imagine there's a new technology that we use at TOF, which is a time of flight. The 3D rays goes, it's come back, and what it helps is to start giving you clear edges and everything. So it's not about a great picture alone. It's all about how sharp the pictures is.
Okay.
So first thing that will come to my mind is the 48 megapixel camera. The second thing that comes to my mind is the world first in-screen camera. The diameter is so low, almost like a 4 mm. So you can't even see where the camera is.
That I think psychologically is the most interesting thing, that once I started using this phone, I forgot that there was an actual small little area which was the camera lens. I think your brain just completely omits it.
See, if you see almost like 18 layers of glass, and how we managed to with precision and put the camera right now here is.
So congratulations to you and to Honor. I think this is a very interesting start to 2019, both for Honor and for the mobile phone market. Now I look forward to seeing what happens when you actually launch the phone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for speaking with us. Thank you.
Pleasure.